Oprah Winfrey lost 40 pounds
Oprah
on
lost 40
Ozempic,
pounds,
which is ironic because she is a co-owner or part founder of
Weight Watchers.
And it's disappointing to sad to know that body positivity was all a big lie.
Ruslan.
Body positivity is a lie, according to Heather Gay, who came out on TMZ and admitted that she's been taking Ozempic and has lost a ton of weight. All right. If you guys haven't seen this story, I guess she's in one of those Real Housewives shows. And people are mad because she was the, body positive round girl on this entire thing. And now she got super skinny and people are upset about this. Go ahead.
You represented body positivity. And now some women are saying it's kind of a cop-out.
Yeah. Like I've sold out. I've given up the banner of, relatable. Accept yourself, love yourself. And it's disappointing to sad to know that body positivity was all a big lie.
Oof. Look at her face. Look at that reaction.
She's like, what do you mean?
She was not expecting her to say that. Body positivity was a big lie. Now, her conclusions and how she went about this, I'm not co-signing, and we'll get into that in a moment.
Because it's better to not be overweight.
What do people start to say?
You look great. You look thin. What are you doing? Are you on Ozempic? I started to feel seen for the first time. Even after being on television, writing a New York Times bestselling book for the first time, I was being valued by my castmates, by the public, in a way that I had never been valued before. And that felt to me sad.
So what does that say to your daughters, though? You've tried to teach them, you said, to love themselves. But you've been able to really finally accept yourself as a smaller person because of a drug. So what does that say to them?
I want them to feel empowered, but as a mom of daughters, it is a very nuanced razor's edge because I don't want to lie to them and say it doesn't matter. What matters is on the inside, but it does matter. I don't know why that's the way it is in the world, but that has been my experience.
That's a tough message.
It's a tough message, and I don't know how to deliver it to them. I have beautiful, vibrant, empowered daughters, and I would hate for them to think that their value is limited to their dress size.
Holy moly, man. Okay.
Wow.
So she's right. Body positivity is a lie. You cannot be healthy at every weight. You can't be healthy at any size. 150%. With her, this is unequivocally proven. Anyone who tells you the opposite is literally funded by Big Pharma to lie to you.
Yeah.
Because Big Pharma is going to treat the symptom and give you drugs, and Big Food is just going to keep you more fat. So from that standpoint, she's 100% right. The flip side to that is she's on Ozempic, which is a specific drug, I want to say, for people with liver issues.
Really?
Google what Ozempic's intended purpose, either diabetes or liver issues. I think it's liver issues.
Ozempic is a weekly injection that helps lower blood sugar by helping the pancreas make more insulin. It is not approved for weight loss, but some physicians prescribe it to be used for weight loss. So it sounds like diabetes.
Diabetes. It's a diabetes medication.
So it helps you produce more insulin.
Yeah.
But part of that is lowering blood sugar. So I guess less cravings in a sense.
I think so. I think it's less cravings, but I think it's also doing something in you hormonally for type 2 diabetes, which the sad part about this is that this is then creating a shortage for people who actually need the drug.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the people that actually have issues with diabetes don't have as much access versus people that are willing to pay a premium get access to this drug, right?
Oprah Winfrey lost 40 pounds
Oprah
on
lost 40
Ozempic,
pounds,
which is ironic because she is a co-owner or part founder of
Weight Watchers.
Weight
She
Watchers.
stopped. She fell back from Weight Watchers. She what is it called? Destocked or whatever.
Okay, yeah. But she was the face of them for 20 years,
Yeah.
talking about there's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm going to sell because I just found a new shortcut.
Well, Weight Watchers also isn't, like, it's not Whole Foods.
Oh, no, it's microwaved dinners with manufactured bioengineered food.
Right. So Weight Watchers ain't it either.
Yeah.
You know?
But it was closer than Ozempic. At least it had to do with modifying your eating.
Yes. This isn't that complicated. It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Like to get your body off of junk food, off of processed food, off of cheap food, because all that stuff is cheap. The fact that you can get 2 tacos for 99 cents at Jack in the Box And to buy those ingredients and make tacos at a grocery store is more expensive than getting them from Jack in the Box is a problem.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's more expensive to buy an avocado than it is to buy 2 tacos is a problem. Right?
Yeah.
The flip side to all of this is the people who have the means to get on Ozempic should have the means to go hire Coach JT and do the empty your bucket plan, or try animal-based, or try Whole30, or try fill in the blank. That's the part. And so you're injecting yourself because you want a shortcut, when in reality, you can lose 30 pounds in 90 days healthy if you find the right program.
Yeah.
The issue here is that I know some people freak out when we use this word. For regular people, this is a systemic issue. This is embedded in the way our structures and systems around food are. Medicine and food, it's a systemic issue.
I don't trust doctors.
Which is systemic.
Yeah.
You have a skepticism around institutions because these institutions have been systemically corrupted. Right? The sad part is that it's simple. It's just not easy. Like it's really simple. Just like financial literacy is simple.
It does get easier.
It does get
when
easier.
when you detox.
Absolutely. So like I haven't had sugar in a long time. And then last week I went to Levain's Bakery. I had my cheat cookie meal. You know what I mean? And because I don't consistently indulge sugar, I'm able to adjust and get right back on. I'm not eating sugar. I'm not really having that many carbs. I had broccoli today. But there's a clarity and a focus when you're not functioning off of glycogen.
Yeah. For me, I've done it slow enough to where I've hit a new normal where it doesn't feel like when I cheat that, oh, I'm finally taking a break from my diet. If anything, it feels like I'm actually taking it like I'm eating, I don't eat like this. And I'm eating this way. But the next day is easier because I just go back to what I would call my new normal. So it's like 3 months in of doing it pretty regular, very regularly, every single day. And then now at a point where maybe I'll cheat once a weekend. Like my cheats are way smaller. I used to be cheat days. So now what I consider like, oh man, I had a bad weekend eating wise is like used to be a regular day 4 months ago. And so it's like, when I did it slow enough too, slow enough meaning I went scorched earth, but I did it in a manageable way as far as calorie deficits and whatever, and incrementally went down. Now it's just, now it really does feel easier.
According to the Bible, that prayer is extremely important in terms of us being transformed from the inside out when we get aligned with God's will. For the Christians watching this channel, I want you guys to implement these spiritual disciplines in your day-to-day life. And the only way I've been able to do this consistently is through writing down my prayers in a prayer journal that does a few things. One, it allows me to reflect and come to God humbly and ask Him to move on my behalf. And two, it allows me to document my prayers, which ultimately help me remember the very things that I was praying for and see the hand of God tangibly in my life when He answers them. So I would urge you, consider writing down your prayers. It could be in a blank notebook. It could even be on your phone. Or you could check out the one I personally designed and used from my own quiet time and spiritual discipline that I think will be a huge blessing. It's the exact structure and system that I've used for years to pray and be more consistent in my spiritual disciplines. You can pick yours up today by clicking the link in the pinned comment below. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.